My name is Hutch. I respect bitches. Today is another solo chess video. I still have the VOD of my session with International Master John Bartholomew, where when I would start a game, I would take off my headset and he would give live running analysis, which I thought was a really good format, and that's something I want to repeat again in the future. I got to call Tal. I got to send Tal an email, man. It's been too long since I played with Tal. As far as what's coming up, it was an interesting story because the vice president of chess.com, his name is Daniel Wrench. He's come on for a couple streams before. He reached out to me to let me know that there was an NFL lineman / MIT student, perhaps even an MIT graduate. I'm not sure. But the dude is smart as shit. His name is John Urschel. He plays for the Baltimore Ravens. I guess he saw me playing with Daniel and asked if Daniel could set up a match. So we're going to do a charity chess match towards the end of June. I'll let you guys know more info when I know it. And other than that, sit back, relax, enjoy this game. Have a good day. Whoops, my mic was muted. Sorry about that. So let's do it. Yeah, let's do it like that. I like that idea. Maybe he doubles up his rook there on the d file. I'm not sure. That seems like a weird move to me. I don't know about that move. I don't know if I like that move. So if I take now, so pawn, knight, bish. And then, yeah, I think I can bust it open. But then this pawn hangs. Let me work this out real quick. Push. Take. No, I can do it. I just don't want to give up that pawn on this guy. But this, I don't know. I feel like that weakens up his king side a little too much. It's like kind of unnecessary. He had two pieces already defending it. And now this is just kind of like, and I got a bishop on that diagonal, so he can't castle on that side. Probably gonna end up castling on that queen side. Yeah. Wait, why are we playing 15-minute incremental game? Why is my rating 1252? What the hell? I didn't mean to do this. We're playing an incremental game, so this game's going to go a little bit longer probably. Sunny Side Up with 2 years of friendship. Man, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. You must be an incredible lurker in the chat. That's lurk level 9,000 at the very least, is what I'm seeing right there. This is kind of dodgy with him actually. Like with my my rook on this file here. His king's a little too loose.
Promises that felt like tears, and when I'm waiting all alone, I need you to take me home. Promises like broken bones, I've been holding on to you, and when I'm waiting all alone, I need you to take me home. Promises like broken
I keep muting myself, you guys. I'm sorry. It's, you know, it worked out fine because like I'm okay playing this game because I want all my ratings to be 1400. It really pains my soul looking at 1252. Being in the 1200s is not my favorite thing. And like these kind of games, you get to think, oh, he did not respect his bish. Maybe I should just take this, you guys. What do you think? Let's see what you're doing over here. So if I take, he takes, and then I do something like that. If I take that pawn, then he just immediately has a check there. So what we can do is we could take now. I think we can. I mean, if we take now and he takes with the knight, I take that with a check and then just scoot back. I think I'm just gonna take. I just gotta be careful about this diagonal. Don't let me forget about the diagonal. Have you tried bullet chess? Yeah, I mean it's bullet chess is hard. Bullet chess is not easy. All right, let's trade these queens, get rid of some of this tension. I think he just drops. Oh, he doesn't drop a piece. All right, so if I like, I can't. That's hanging. No, it's not, because he's pinned. We're just gonna do that. All right, now I gotta do something about that. So we just scoot back. Feels like it's kind of an even game. Nobody's up any material. I don't see any clear positional advantage. F-Knight didn't win the knight. I can't do F-Knight, F5 because of this pin here. Prevented that from happening. No, it wouldn't have done that, you guys. Alright, so he's threatening that, so that's, I mean, I don't really care. If you want to give up 2 pieces for a rook, you can do that. That's your right. That is your right. If I go there, go there. I guess I just kind of wasted a move. I mean, if he wants to force the issue, we can force the issue. It's fine. A lot of people think it's a good thing to take this knight. You know, like if you can get a rook, always get a rook. So like technically you're even material if you get a rook and a pawn for a knight and a bish, but I'd still rather have a knight and a bish than just a single rook. You know what I mean? I definitely need to unblock my bish. That's or develop it to maybe a6 or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna boot him off pretty much no matter what on the next move. I'm at 1250 because I never played incremental chess, so all right, we're gonna get you out of here. Time for you to get out of here. I never played incremental. I never played this time constraint, so I only just played like my first match on these time controls, which is 15 minutes plus you get, I think, like 10 seconds per move that you make. You just add 10 seconds to the clock. Gotta unblock the bish. We have just got to unblock this bish. Or we can move it to like a more active square, you know? Like, I'm not sure. I don't know how to like get an attack going just yet. The problem with unblocking the bish is that I block this bish by unblocking that one, so it's like it's hard for me to figure out the best spot for him. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that for now. We're going to end up pushing it anyways. Yeah, I was thinking about just trading down. If I could find a way to like trade like these pawns down over here so it's not doubled up, that'd be great. Yeah, might as well simplify, go for the end game. Hutch has a blitz rating of 1400, which makes him better than 80% of the players on the site. What? Really? What's the average rating? I didn't know that. All right, where'd you go? Bold. A bold to move. Do that. He wanted to, my bishop's kind of trapped, so he wanted to push that pawn and then just get a free piece, but we don't want to let him do that. I was looking at 95, but I couldn't do that just then. So if I do 95 just then he just pushes that pawn and it's essentially Jeej at that point. Average of chess.com is between 1,000 and 1,100, so 1,400 puts you well above average in general. Chess.com ratings are deflated. Yep, 1,400 is the 8th percentile on chess.com. Really? Can you do you have a link for me for like a page where I can see where you're getting that info? That surprises me. That surprises me. I figured it would have been 80th percentile. Okay. That makes more sense. I'm like, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't that doesn't seem like it makes sense. Make it 4, thank you so much for 3 months, man. Critchy with $20. I missed that. I'm sorry about that. Hey, have you watched? I'm sorry. Hey, have watched you on Twitch and YouTube for ages. Here's a thank you for the entertainment. What's your favorite song on a moon-shaped pool? I haven't listened to that album too much, man. I'm not the best Radiohead fan, apparently. Because I just couldn't. I've listened to it a couple times, but I really couldn't get into it. That's the thing. All right, so that needs to be addressed. All right, we'll just simplify. We'll just simplify here. Vacoma, I missed you with 17 months. This is starting to get pretty serious, Hutch. We've been together for a long time. It's not serious. I have to disrespect the bish if I want to save this pawn, you guys.
You like that, don't you? See, my eyebrows are even black. Have my aunt put it on makeup. Yeah, it's not really dyed. The eyebrows aren't. Yeah, like these. I was listening to dubstep before a lot of you were wearing diapers, alright? Which means before you were born!
I like that song, man. It's a good song. Let's attack. If he's gonna attack one of my pawns, let's attack one of his pawns. This song's so good. I love this song. Nanners made a Black Ops 2 montage to this song. We went to the capture event together. So he's got to address that because I'm gonna fork the shit out of his rook and bish. So I don't know how he addresses that. Maybe just rook up, but then I swing. I hit him with the knight to f5, attack his bish. So I'm hoping that I can get an attack going on his minor pieces before he can gobble up that pawn. Maybe loosen up his kingside pawns over there. See if I can get something out of it. True Love Waits is on a moon-shaped pool. Wasn't that on... I mean, that was on Amnesiac first, one version of it, and then they did a live version of it, which was way better. They have this... Radiohead has this hobby of making... Of making a beautiful song and then adding all these crazy effects to it so you can barely recognize it, and then they end up playing it live. And it sounds just so much prettier. These games are a little bit more fun, actually. I mean, I played 5-minute chess exclusively for years, and it's just not the best way to learn how to play the game. These kind of increments, at least you get to like really take your time, especially when it gets to like the complicated middle game. We're starting to transition to the end game here. If I can get him to trade a few more pieces here. If I had to pick, I'd say he's probably a little bit better than me right now just because my bishop isn't doing anything. My dark squared bish. Yeah, Maxi boy, this is fun. I really love chess, man. I just, if you guys hadn't figured that out. There are a few things that I would rather do on a free day. Like if I had just had a free day, no responsibilities to worry about, and if I knew there was a coffee shop right down the street where I could walk, sip on a nice cup of Joe, and sit down with a board and play someone. It's just very few things relax me like that does. Yeah, I mean, like the 2-minute chess and the bullet chess games, they're fun, and 5-minute chess is a lot of fun too, but to me, I want to get better. I've been playing 5-minute chess for years, so I want to get better, and the only way to get better is if you play by the longer increments. Unless you're like really, really studying like theory and openings in your spare time, then, you know, maybe 5-minute chess is for you and everything like that, but I just don't think that you're going to get like... I don't think I'm going to take my game to the next... Like, I'd love to be like a 1600 rated player or 1500 rated player. That'd be great. Look at that. Look at that. We can do that. I didn't even take the time to, like, evaluate that at all. So now, like, if he he takes there, so then I would take here. Oh man, did I drop a piece? I did. No, I didn't. Hmm. Tough call. See, if I take this pawn, you take that pawn. Yeah, this might be good for him. Yeah, we'll take the bish. Alright, so this is going to be a tough endgame. Even pawns, but he has two pieces, just like I was saying before, how I'd rather have those two pieces. If I'm in his spot, I would rather have a bishop and a knight. Ooh, he's got to be careful here. He's got to be real careful, yeah. Look at this. That's not good, because then I just immediately... Yeah, he's in a tough spot. Look at that. Now I'm okay. Now we're okay. Yeah. That worked out. I imagine maybe if I would have done all the calculations, I would have reached that variation in my head, but that's the one thing that, like, prevents me from getting to the next level is... Wow. What the fuck is that move? Oh yeah, well, might as well get a pawn. I guess that makes sense. This is going to be really tough for him. Hey, Madred, thanks for I see you doing work in the chat there, man. You've been throwing up the Nightbot commands. You've been a good mod. I appreciate you, bud. Now he's got to move his bish. Yeah, you move that bish. We got to get our king up here. It's going to be really hard for him to take care of that pawn. Yeah, I think that's good for me. All right. All right. Do I have anybody in that's like a similar rank that wants to send me a challenge for 10-minute chess? I'm looking at the challenges here. All right, Billy Goat, you want. All right, 1442.